I'm Don Young. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Unfortunately, I started smoking at 14 years old. My mom and dad got divorced. I lived with my grandmother, and I was in a new school, a new area, and the kids were smoking in the school I went to, grade school, and I figured none to like me or fit in with the group of kids or guys I was hanging around. I had to do what they were doing. They asked me to have a cigarette, and I said, sure, why not? Fortunately, I had that sore throat. I didn't know you get sore throat from smoking, but I did. And I think it was caused the sore throat. To me, it was there's something going on in there. And I didn't really mention it to my wife for probably about 2 weeks. And then she's like, you're not, and I noticed you're not smoking all your cigarettes. I said, well, it kind of bothers my throat. After I went in February of 1992, and the doctor went down, looked around, they go down your nose with an endoscope, a vibropter, and let something see and look inside your throat area. And the doctor seen something there he didn't like, and he said, "Now we need to get a biopsy." Right away, the light or whatever you want to call it went off my head. Oh no, you think I've got cancer? And he said, after I woke up, he said, you've got cancer, we need to remove your vocal cord down the right side, and give him 30 treatments of radiation you'll have to go through. And then so, well, is that going to get rid of the cancer? And he said it should. He said, Don, he said, I got some bad news. And I said, what's that? My wife worked for a doctor, knew when he said got some bad news, she knew what I did at the time. And I said, here we go again, you know what's gonna tell me. And he said, we got the cancer, but not the same margin. And when she started crying, you know, I said, something's wrong. But that margin means they got the cancer out, but they didn't get the same tissue around that cancer, and it's spreading. And he said, you need to go and get things in order. And I go, my God, I'm 48 years old, and now I'm gonna end up having, you know, I'm going home to die. And I think was wrong with my heart. First thing I noticed, uh, basically was I'd start getting out of breath, doing something physically, and I didn't seem like I could do as much, you know, at the time. And then I'd get like a pain in my chest area. Oh, that's just I'm overworked or, you know, doing too much physically, doing something. And it just make me breathe a little hard. Oh, I'll be alright. And I kept putting it off. And then got to a point that I told my wife that I was really hurting one day in my chest. And that's the first time I've ever really known, you know, personally that this morning was that bad that I not only had throat cancer, now I've got problems with my heart. And I haven't smoked in a few years, you know, so when I had my cancer, I quit smoking immediately. But I'm still having the effect of the smoking down the line, and it's affected my heart. All those years that I did smoke, and I didn't realize it would do that to you. We do volunteer with the Heart Association, trying to get people to quit smoking or don't never start. I had my aortic valve replaced and my heart, you know, and I've had stents put in over the years and, you know, open up blood vessels and arteries that even though I quit smoking, I'm still having that effect of tobacco later in my life, you know, and like I say, here I am 70, be soon 75 years old, and I'm still having the effects of tobacco that I haven't smoked now for since 1992.